Hello, I am Juan, founder and CEO of Torbellino Tech, and in this video I will briefly present the first version of our Turing test blockchain concept. So yes, this is still just a proof of concept, a very rough implementation, and we are still working on many parts and to bring this to production. Basically, what we are proposing here is a third generation blockchain based on Ethereum in a new context of the new artificial intelligence industry. It is, in a way, an answer to the recent developments and plans of this new AI hypercycle. This is also a great opportunity. It is somewhat related to some current Ethereum proposals around adoption and scalability, and we need to try to incorporate as many resources to the network, so to speak. So this can be interpreted as an effort in this direction. This proof of concept includes three modules. First, Decent V0 or Deep Embedding Clustering Network Tomography. Second, a new deposit contract, the Turing Test Blockchain V0 deposit contract, which is the Ethereum deposit contract, basically modified with some additional master-slave logic. And this also has implications to the network topology and the monetary emission logic. Third, the Sphere Storage V0 contract, which is a specification or example of the frontier of the network topology. So let's see a little bit more the different pieces and how they fit together. First, deep embedding clustering network tomography, or in other words, unsupervised AI applied to analysis of the topology of the network. Some tests with this AI model, which has been trained on real data from the network, from the Ethereum network, have already been performed. The model is deployed in the network. For instance, a validator node can deploy this model, and the output is used to define a frontier. It can be seen as part of the network discovery logic, or as a two-tier or two-velocity Ethereum subroutine, together with other elements of this proposal. Then regarding the deposit contract, the new deposit contract, which adds master-slave logic to the Ethereum deposit contract, it plays a role in the representation of a more refined network topology, and it is an inversion of the Ethereum proof-of-stake monetary emission logic in this frontier of the network. It can also be interpreted as a hybrid form from proof-of-work and proof-of-stake. We are looking for a more refined protocol able to capture the complexities of the network. It can be different nodes in the Ethereum network, but also the internet as a whole, and to represent a dynamic of growth that is based on fundamentals and sustainability. This is an important challenge in this new infrastructure, this AI infrastructure hypercycle. Regarding the Sphere storage contract, it is a specification or example of the network frontier definition. It takes the output of Decent V0 as input and some other information that needs to be provided by the nodes involved in the operation, and it stores three types of data: standard TCP/IP stack data, basically IP address and MAC address, geolocation, longitude and latitude, and it defines a constant K, or the kinematic constant. And regarding applications that can run on top of this, well, of course, we know about Ethereum, so we already have that, basically. And this concept is a development of the Ethereum infrastructure. So the idea is to accommodate more diverse and powerful applications, especially in the context of artificial intelligence again. This will require further developments, but this is also a work in progress in Ethereum anyways. So in many ways, this is again aligned with some goals of Ethereum. We're pursuing a specific direction, and I think it is a substantial contribution. It it has to do with some core elements of the protocol, as I have presented a little bit. In particular, regarding the applications, again, we have been working on an application to supply chain optimization, LogLogX, which was first presented a few months ago. And we are still working on that, and we are working on the integration with this concept. Finally, before finishing, I would like to take the opportunity to say that we are looking for highly qualified, highly motivated engineers that want to work with the most advanced information technologies and build the future from here. What I have presented is just a proof of concept. It is open-ended, and there's a lot of work to be done here still. So you can contact me personally here. You have here the contact information. We will keep working on this since there are some pieces that are still missing or need further development. And if you want to know more, you can contact me here. Thank you.